Over the last several decades, I've made it my place to constantly research those things that play havoc in human health and how we can possibly correct them or at least understand them. What haunted me over the decades was clothing, and this seemingly neutral factor that hardly anyone I've ever had a conversation with thinks of as a dangerous substance is causing many of the diseases today, or at least, in fact, contributing to many of the major diseases today. Anna Maria and I just completed our book, Killer Clothes. It will be out January 2011. I'd strongly petition each and every one of you to spend the time to read this book. This took decades of contribution from the scientific community and years for us to collect this information and data to show you that everything from seemingly innocuous polyester, which gives fumes out from the day it's made until the day you throw it away, causes things like cancer, neurological disorders. Many of the natural fiber clothing today are first and foremost made with cotton that, by the way, precipitates 25% of the use of pesticides on the earth. So 25% of all the pesticides used on the planet here in the 21st century literally are sprayed onto cotton crops. That's only the beginning. If you have a no-iron cotton shirt, linen, whatever it may be, what we call easy care, what you now find is they put formaldehyde, saturate those garments with formaldehyde. One of the most conspicuous and frightening of all clothing dilemmas is fire retardant. In many nations around the world, government laws and regulation require that infant garments have fire retardant on it. This is a very well-established disease-causing chemical. And what we do know is that there are legitimate and good-natured scientists globally that are fighting government regulation and trying to remove this from the clothing of our babies, the most vulnerable and tender of all. Fire retardant is directly linked to tumor growth, mental illness, and a wide array of other disorders. It's frightening, but you better wake up, people. It's not only the food you put into your mouth and ingest, the water you drink, the air you breathe, but one of the most personal things we do, adorn our body with clothing, literally could be causing disease as you're listening to me right now. We must go to the organic clothing. Certainly the undergarments must be organic. We must go with the least treated or non-treated natural fiber clothing. And today, there's a whole large array of selections that one can make. It's fairly easy with the internet today to find these natural fiber clothing. And they are having more and more boutiques and clothing stores all over the planet so you can select them. The way that you're going to make your voice heard to prevent you and your family from getting sick, and most important, to take the fashion and the garment industry into a new direction, is to make those choices and put your money where your mouth is. Only tolerate those things that will help your health and not destroy the planet one step further.